Andrew, in Jack Smith's brief, he gives the court a bunch of hypotheticals. The president could ask people to kill members of Congress while he's addressing Congress, because he's addressing Congress in his official capacity. He could ask people to kill them so that when they kill those people, they can't impeach him for killing those people because those people will all be dead. And other such examples are in there. Can we expect the judges on this panel to take, in effect, what Jack Smith has given them and put those hypotheticals to the Trump lawyers and say, is this possible? Is this possible? Is this possible?
Absolutely. So when you are litigating and you're making an argument to whether it's a district court, an appellate court, up all the way to the Supreme Court, you always have to be prepared for what are the limits of what the sort of the rule of law that you are proposing. And the judges are entitled to and will often ask questions that get to that issue, which is, if we go with what you are saying, where does it end? And so these are totally appropriate questions. I would suspect not only is the panel of judges going to be thinking about the hypotheticals posed by Jack Smith in his brief, but they will have their own, where they are going to be testing the lawyers to come up, the lawyers on both sides, to come up with what are the limits of what it is that they are proposing. But I think it was an incredibly skillful use of hypotheticals by Jack Smith to really point out why Judge Chutkan was right to say that the whole idea of having some sort of immunity for criminal cases is just a road you just don't want to go down, that you don't want to have the sort of same policy that you have in connection with civil cases in the criminal context, that you just want to close the door to that, to say, you know what, if you are a president or a former president and you are worried about doing something that is criminal, that's not a bad thing. That is a good thing for the law to hold you accountable if you are actually thinking of violating the law. We do not want a system where that is not possible. So in many ways, I think the big lesson is that we're discussing this tonight, but it is a sign of what we've come to, that this is actually a serious issue that's going to be addressed by the court, because I, like Glenn, think that there's no way that Donald Trump is going to win this argument tomorrow.